Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
Prevent the occurrence of. Prevent from happening. Let's avoid a confrontation. Declare invalid. Refrain from certain foods or beverages. During Ramadan, Muslims avoid tobacco during the day. Refrain from doing something. He should avoid publishing his wife's memories. Stay clear from. Keep away from. Keep out of the way of someone or something. Her former friends now avoid her. Prevent the occurrence of. Prevent from happening. Avert a strike. Turn away or aside. They averted their eyes when the king entered. Prevent the occurrence of. Prevent from happening. Prevent from entering. Keep out. Bar temporarily. From school, office, etc. Turn from a straight course, fixed direction, or line of interest. Draw someone's attention away from something. He deflected his competitors. Prevent the occurrence of. Prevent from happening. Impede the movement of an opponent or a ball. Turn aside and away from an initial or intended course. Prevent the occurrence of. Prevent from happening. 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 Head off a confrontation. Prevent the occurrence of. Prevent from happening. Do away with. Prevent the occurrence of. Prevent from happening. Prevent the occurrence of. Prevent from happening. Avert, turn away, or repel. Cancel officially. Declare invalid. The contract was annulled. Declare invalid. Make invalid for use. Take away the legal force of or render ineffective. Invalidate a contract. Show to be invalid. Declare invalid. Show to be invalid. Make ineffective by counterbalancing the effect of. Put down by force or intimidation. The government quashes any attempt of an uprising. Declare invalid. Lacking any legal or binding force. Null and void. An empty area or space. The huge desert voids. Excrete or discharge from the body. The state of non-existence. Declare invalid. Void a plea. Take away the legal force of or render ineffective. Clear, a room, house, place, of occupants or empty or clear, a place or receptacle, of something. The chemist voided the glass bottle. Containing nothing. The earth was without form, and void. Refrain from entering or walking onto. Keep off the grass. Refrain from certain foods or beverages. I keep off drugs. Keep from happening or arising. Make impossible. Subject to foreclosing procedures. Take away the right of mortgagors to redeem their mortgage. Command against. I forbid you to call me late at night. Keep from happening or arising. Make impossible. My sense of tact forbids an honest answer. Stop someone or something from doing something or being in a certain state. We must prevent the cancer from spreading. Keep from happening or arising. Make impossible. Make impossible, especially beforehand. Keep from happening or arising. Make impossible. Your role in the projects precludes your involvement in the competitive project. Act in advance of. Deal with ahead of time. Keep from happening or arising. Make impossible. Declare null and void. Make ineffective. Strike down a law. Cause to fall by or as if by delivering a blow. Strike down a tree. Cause to die, especially suddenly. Declare null and void. Make ineffective. Make up for. A notation canceling a previous sharp or flat. Remove or make invisible. Make invalid for use. Cancel checks or tickets. Postpone indefinitely or annul something that was scheduled. Cancel the dinner party. Choose not to consume. I abstain from alcohol. Refrain from voting. Resist doing something. He refrained from hitting him back. Choose not to consume. The part of a song where a soloist is joined by a group of singers. Choose not to consume. Tennis. A score consisting of winning a game when your opponent was serving. He was up 2 breaks in the second set. Breaking of hard tissue such as bone. The break seems to have been caused by a fall. Enter someone's virtual or real property in an unauthorized manner, usually with the intent to steal or commit a violent act. Be released or become known of news. Fail to agree with. Be in violation of, as of rules or patterns. An act of delaying or interrupting the continuity. It was presented without commercial breaks. Lessen in force or effect. Break a fall. An escape from jail. The breakout was carefully planned. Interrupt a continued activity. Force out or release suddenly and often violently something pent up. Break into tears. Any frame in which a bowler fails to make a strike or spare. The break in the 8th frame cost him the match. Go to pieces. Ruin completely. Act in disregard of laws, rules, contracts, or promises. Break a law. Become fractured. Break or crack on the surface only. Do a break dance. Kids were break dancing at the street corner. Prevent completion. Break off the negotiations. Become separated into pieces or fragments. Make known to the public information that was previously known only to a few people or that was meant to be kept a secret. Terminate. Break a lucky streak. Surpass in excellence. Break a record. Discontinue an association or relation. Go different ways. The act of breaking something. The breakage was unavoidable. Happen. Break down, literally or metaphorically. A pause from doing something, as work. We took a 10-minute break. Stop operating or functioning. Fracture a bone of. Reduce to bankruptcy. My daughter's fancy wedding is going to break me. Assign to a lower position, reduce in rank. Geology. A crack in the Earth's crust resulting from the displacement of one side with respect to the other. Break a piece from a whole. Break a branch from a tree. Make submissive, obedient, or useful. The horse was tough to break. A time interval during which there is a temporary cessation of something. Move away or escape suddenly. Nobody can break out, this prison is high security. A personal or social separation, as between opposing factions. They hoped to avoid a break in relations. Some abrupt occurrence that interrupts an ongoing activity. There was a break in the action when a player was hurt. Destroy the completeness of a set of related items. The book dealer would not break the set. Cease an action temporarily. Let's break for lunch. An unexpected piece of good luck. He finally got his big break. An abrupt change in the tone or register of the voice, as at puberty or due to emotion. Then there was a break in her voice. A sudden dash. He made a break for the open door. Be broken in. If the new teacher won't break, we'll add some stress. Become punctured or penetrated. Cause the failure or ruin of. This play will either make or break the playwright. Cause to give up a habit. Change directions suddenly. Change suddenly from one tone quality or register to another. Come forth or begin from a state of latency. Come into being. Come to an end. Crack. Of the male voice in puberty. His voice is breaking, he should no longer sing in the choir. Curl over and fall apart in surf or foam, of waves. Destroy the integrity of, usually by force, cause to separate into pieces or fragments. Diminish or discontinue abruptly. Emerge from the surface of a body of water. Exchange for smaller units of money. I had to break a $100 bill just to buy the candy. Fall sharply. Find a flaw in. Break an alibi. Find the solution or key to. Break the code. Give up. Break cigarette smoking. Happen or take place. Things have been breaking pretty well for us in the past few months. Interrupt the flow of current in. Break a circuit. Invalidate by judicial action. Make a rupture in the ranks of the enemy or one's own by quitting or fleeing. Make the opening shot that scatters the balls. Pierce or penetrate. Render inoperable or ineffective. Scatter or part. Separate from a clinch, in boxing. The occurrence of breaking. The break in the dam threatened the valley. The opening shot that scatters the balls in billiards or pool. Undergo breaking. Vary or interrupt a uniformity or continuity. Weaken or destroy in spirit or body. Give or assign a resource to a particular person or cause. Make inoperative or stop. Annul, a legal decision. The court set aside the conviction. Printing. Cancel, as of a correction or deletion. Printing. Direct that a matter marked for omission or correction is to be retained, used in the imperative. Avoid one's assigned duties. The derelict soldier shirked his duties. Avoid dealing with. She shirks her duties.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.